We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way.
This week I am stepping out of my comfort zone and I am going to take my pony to a dressage competition all by myself. Well, caveat, my daughter's here to do the filming, bless her, and probably emotional support. So I'm going to take her out. We've got prelim 1. It's going to be the first time I've ever taken her out to a competition on my own. Am I looking forward to it? No, not really, but I'm going to give it a go. The first times are always the worst. So I thought, let's vlog it. You can come along. We're going to the same venue that we went last time, which is Oldham Mill. It's 9 miles up the road, so it's nice and local. Yeah, one test. I know everything is. I know the parking. No more car parking anxiety. So I look a bit windswept, but we're going to work with it, right? So let's go and get the pod ready.
I was quietly protective of my heart to reassure that I couldn't break to pieces and be left alone once more. If you hadn't been so...
Right, pony is ready. I am clean. Trailer is hooked up. Going to give it 5 minutes because guess what? I'm early. And then we're going to set off. Try and do prelim 1. Get her all calm around her environment. Get her used to being around other horses. And then come home. And the joy for today is, do you know what? I'm just doing it. I don't want to do these firsts. It seems weird, doesn't it? Because you want to compete. But I just find these first bits difficult. But I'm going to do it. Doesn't matter, because I always want everything to be perfect and it's not going to be. Mistakes happen, that's how we learn. So this is going to be a bit of a big step for me today, so I think happy thoughts. Are you excited about being at dressage? Like, even with the boys I didn't do dressage.
I told you.
This must be how serious we are to get the dent in. No. Good girl, Lucy. Okay.
more. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours. And now we're singing.
I'm going to do a bit of a voiceover on the warm-up. So you may remember that we came to this venue in March. It was P's very first competition that I ever took her to, and we did an intro test. And I remember coming into this warm-up and she was incredibly unsettled. She was very spooky. It's not the best warm-up, I don't think. There's a load of stables down at the bottom. But today I was so chuffed and impressed with her. Sorry, chuffed, very Yorkshire word. That she just went in and kind of, yeah, she had a look and there was people kind of like cantering around at the start, but she just settled into a really nice rhythm. We did some walk and trot, we cantered round. So before, in March, she wouldn't have cantered because she was just so on edge. We had a bit of a rearing incident, like it was a lot for her. And today, the biggest takeaway that I can get is just how much happier she is in her work, how much more relaxed she is. yes, people, we've got to work on the contact, we've got to work on getting her off the leg. I'm trying my best. I've got some excellent coaches that I'm working with to get her where we want her to be. But we have to remember that the little steps that you get with these green horses, ex-racers, just mean the world. To be able to go out and have her so happy, so relaxed, working in a nice, comfortable outline, travelled beautifully, behaved impeccably, it's the massive win for me. So yeah, loved it.
I was quietly protective of my heart to reassure that it couldn't break to pieces and be left alone once more. You got underneath the surface and you shattered every wall. And I know I got that feeling, there's no question anymore. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here calling at your door. Yeah, I'm yours. Anywhere you want. Yeah, I'm yours. And now we're singing. And now I stand here calling at your door. Oh, now I stand here.
Hello.
It's warm in here.
iPod.
She's warm.
She says no thank you, no camera.
No, thank you. We were really blessed now, and we had the whole warm-up to ourselves. I think some people prefer to stand outside. With P, I think it's better to keep her kind of working forward, just get her moving. She doesn't stand very well. That's the only thing we still need to work on. I think she's got quite a busy brain and she just likes to get on with her job. So I took this opportunity to utilise the whole of the school. And again, before in March, she wouldn't go up to the top end of this arena and she would nap towards the exit down at the bottom. But as you can see today, she's really comfortable being up there, and there's horses up there and there's whinnying and everything else, but she's just very comfortable in herself to be happily working. She's getting used to what her job is and she really likes work. I do think that I warmed her up too much. I think it's getting a fine line with Pod between too much and overcooking it a little bit and not enough to get her relaxed. I think she likes to come into the warm-up, get on with it, get onto the test. But these are the things that I'll learn as we are going along. Now we're on to the test, and I'm going to try, I've got my sheet now, I'm going to try and read through the marks as we are going through it. Just first off on how impressed I was and when she went in, how calm she was, how she went round the outside, really lovely. I do think we need a little bit more forward impulsion, but we're getting there. Please be kind with the comments. We're still learning. I'm putting my story out there just to show people who are the true amateurs, maybe starting in the later years, like we didn't have Pony Club and everything else. We're recapturing it as we've got older. So, we're not going to be perfect. We are learning. The rain started at this point as well, which was fabulous. But she's so relaxed here. The bell goes and I'm just really pleased with her whole attitude on the day. She's just mega. So I'm going to now start the test. This is preliminary 1 and it's one of the new BD tests. And first of all, you enter in working trot and proceed down the centre line. We got a 7 with the comment, pleasing entry. I think it's really nice. I think she needs to go a little bit more forward. She's very fussy in the contact at the moment, but on the whole, she's just a little bit resistant. I need to use my corners better. We're now going to go into a circle left, 20 metres in diameter, still in working trot. I got a 7 with a comment of at times a little above the bit. That's right. I'm also really proud of my dressage, my test riding. I'm working really hard at that and making sure that I'm accurate. Then we've got working trot, turn right, and we've got a 6.5 for this, unsteady in contact. This is where you kind of go down. It's like a weird thing you do, FXC. This is what I kept forgetting, to be honest, on this one. But that's really nice. That is, you know, I feel like she's settling a little bit there. I need to ride into my corners more. Little things like that that just will make the difference. Now we're going into, excuse me, a circle right, 20 metres in diameter. I got a 6.5 for this. Nice steps above the bit at times. So this is kind of like the whole theme of this test, in that she's riding really nicely, but she's quite unsteady in the contact. And we've got working trot, track left. And again, we do like the weird little KXC. And I got a 6.5, slightly on shoulder on turn. So I need to be a little bit more through there. Now we're going to go to a transition to medium walk. And I got a 7 with the comment fluent transition. And I think that was a nice transition for P. Change the rein in medium walk. She got a 6. Unsteady in contact. Absolutely agree. I think this marking is just spot on. I agree with everything, and actually I guessed a 63%, and that's what we got. This says change the rein in medium walk, which we've done, I believe. 6 unsteady into contact. Half circle right, 20 metres diameter, free walk on a long rein. We got a 7 with pleasing stretch, and that was double marks, so well done, pod. And now we're going to change the rein in medium walk, and I got a 6. And again, it was coming above the bit. She was. But you know what? I'm working to my markers. Between M and C, transition to working trot, I got a 6. Could be more around the inside leg. Transition to working canter left and working canter, I got a 6. Incorrect bend and above the bit. And then circle left, 20 metres diameter in working canter, I got a 6. Could be more round the inside leg. Our canter work is something we really do have to work on. Transition to working trot 6. Could be more around the inside leg again. Working trot turn left, turn right 6. Needs more bend, inside bend. Then we're going to go into working canter, and it was a little bit explosive, that one. So I got a 6, needs more inside bend. So that's what we need to work on, don't we? And then we go around to F, I think. Transition to working trot. Slightly before the marker, but I got a 6, slightly above the bit. And we're finishing the test now. Turn down the centre line. Halt, immobility and salute. She got a 7, slightly left on centre line, but square. And I got a 6 for paces, 6 for impulsion, 5.5 for cooperation, and 6.5 for my position and seat, which I was pleased with. Comments of lots to like in this combination. One horse is more relaxed and working into a more consistent, rounder frame. Higher marks will come. Well done, P.
We are back from dressage. We had a dressage pony. I'm so blooming proud of both of us. I'm proud of Pod because she was so good, and we had a little rearing incident. She was actually napping to get into the dressage arena, which was weird. I think what I need to do is warm her up less. So Pod literally likes to get there, bit of warm up, get on with it, come home. She's not one that needs a lot of time to settle in. And she was brilliant. Like, I cannot fault this mare in anything today. So proud of myself for stepping out of that comfort zone and actually going to dressage. If you followed my podcast or our podcast for the last couple of weeks, I've kind of been like, oh, my goal is dressage. And never actually getting there because I make every excuse not to go. So I'm happy I went. I had the best time. definitely would go again. Great venue, so friendly, the people were so nice, and she loaded there and back like an absolute dream. 10 out of 10 for me. I'm bored. I don't know what my scores are yet. I'm going to put it on at the end because we didn't wait around for the class to finish because there was a lot in her class and she was the first one in. So I was kind of like, you've done your job, mate. It wasn't record beating, and I think they only go to 4th up there, so the likelihood is we didn't get a Rosapod. But today was all about stepping out of that comfort zone and putting them pennies in that confidence piggy bank, which we did. So on that note, I'll say thank you very much for tuning in. Please give me a like, comment and subscribe. I don't know what next week will be, but I am a dressage convert today. So see you later.
Yeah.